Welcome to California. Not the California most people think of, the land of glass skyscrapers, glamorous movie stars, and beaches lined with palm trees. This is the real California, the heartland, where people take pride in a hard day's work. This is California's great Central Valley, the San Joaquin Valley, located along the majestic Sierra Nevada mountains between Los Angeles and San Francisco. More and more people are discovering this region's many advantages, the many natural resources and economic opportunities making this valley one of the fastest growing areas in the United States. As you'll soon discover, the San Joaquin Valley is one of the main reasons California is enjoying such consistent growth and prosperity.
Dr. Kenneth T. Rosen, Chairman of the Center for Real Estate and Urban Economics, University of California, Berkeley.
California now has 30 million people, which makes it increasing the center for all sorts of back office opportunities.
Opportunity. The more you learn about the Central Valley, the more you'll hear this word used to describe it. The reason this area can offer so many investment opportunities is because its economy is remarkably stable and can support many different industries. The valley's economy is rooted in agriculture, an industry that is seldom impacted by economic recession, an industry that provides a consistent source of revenue not only for this area, but for the entire state as well. California's agricultural hub, Fresno County, generates approximately $2.5 billion in revenue every dynamic place to live and work. Fresno is among the fastest growing cities in California, the most populous state in the country.
Who's represented? This heritage
must remain true to these qualities and add his own distinctive vision to each project. This commitment to excellence is reflected in these projects. Projects designed, planned, and built by Central California's leading construction and development company, Spencer Enterprises Incorporated. Spencer Enterprises was founded in 1974 by Richard Spencer, a longtime Fresno businessman, community leader, and family man.
Richard Spencer, President, Spencer Enterprises Incorporated.
Well, my family is a pretty important part of my life, as you know. I've been married 25 years. My wife and I have 6 children, one of whom is married and has already made me a grandfather. 2 others are in college, 1 in high school and 2 still in grade school.
Spencer Enterprises provides construction and development services to California's San Joaquin Valley and Central Coast regions. Through the years, this unique company has set numerous precedents for responsible planning and growth.
The market is solid, and that we spend a great deal of time paying attention to that market, trying to build, as I say, not what we might want in terms of some outrageous design or something that we think would be wonderful, but rather what the market can accept and can pay for. And therefore there's a real overriding economic incentive built into every one of our projects, and it will always be there as long as I'm involved.
In 1986, Spencer Enterprises acquired Harris Construction Company, an established and respected California builder since 1914. While Spencer Enterprises specializes in the development of office, light industrial, and multifamily residential projects, the acquisition of Harris Construction enabled the building of very large developments, such as regional shopping malls and medical centers. Spencer Enterprises now develops for its own account and in joint venture with major institutional and private investors.
A basis of our economy that's food-related, agricultural processing-related, something which is very steady, on the increase as far as its demand is concerned. So as those processing opportunities come about in this area, that's not only good for a company like Harris Construction Company, which will hopefully build most of the plants, but it's also very good for a company like Spencer Enterprises, Inc., which will build the housing and the offices and the shopping centers and the other things that those people who come to operate those processing plants need.
私たちはアメリカの
From the very beginning, Spencer Enterprises has never deviated from its philosophy of steady, calculated growth. Spencer Enterprises has demonstrated stability, integrity, and farsightedness, making this unusual company a viable force in a highly competitive industry. Because of its unique financial stability, Spencer Enterprises has established relationships with such respected financial institutions as Union Bank, now owned by Bank of Tokyo, as well as Bank of America, Security Pacific Bank, and Tokai Bank.
会社の一つの大きな強みであるというように考えております。
Spencer Enterprises features a highly skilled staff of development professionals with disciplines in such diverse areas as law, finance, government, project development and construction, leasing, operations, and management. No doubt about it, at Spencer Enterprises, people make the difference.
The most important thing, I think, in the development of Spencer Enterprises has been the people that work for us. And I've always had those people uppermost in my mind as we have done things.
Today, Spencer Enterprises is the largest company of its kind in the San Joaquin Valley and has constructed over 1,000 buildings in cooperation with more than 100 partnerships throughout California. Both Spencer Enterprises and Harris Construction strive for maximum efficiency and are continuously modifying and streamlining their existing procedures. These companies have earned their role as industry leaders, staying up to date with new construction methods and technology, while remaining committed to each client's ultimate profitability.
Fresno is my home, that I've been here for a long time, that I intend to be here a long time, that I'm not afraid to communicate to investors at all. When they need to know something, I'll be here and I'll be able to answer the questions.
Uniquely qualified to take on projects of practically any size or scope, Spencer Enterprises has established standards by which other development companies are measured. And just as important, they have established precedents which will ensure that future growth occurs responsibly throughout California. That's not just good for business. That's good for all of us.